I have 2 lives going at the same time. Shouldn't that be a violation on the YouTube policy?
Yeah, because somebody wants to jam the system could start unlimited.
Right. Well, let's...
I don't even have well, maybe it kicked you out when you started that because I don't even have the, it's went for 34 minutes and it wouldn't be giving me a time if it was still live.
If it was still live.
So that's how you kill the original.
That's how you kill the original. And I don't know if we'll get anybody over to this one or not because I don't have anybody in there yet. But let's see,
if I can find it. Are you not live yet?
It is. What is gonna, if you're watching, we're a little confused because we started the first mobile live on the Quartzsite 10. I got totally locked out of the live, even though I was the one filming it.
Yep.
I could not get back into it. I had to start a second live of the Quartzsite 10, and we're gonna give this another shot. It did end my previous one. You said that you went and checked it online, and it did end my previous live.
Right.
So at least it did that.
Yep.
How strange.
I should be showing in the chat.
Yeah, you're showing in there.
Even though
yep.
I don't have the ability to like it. There it is. Yeah, I'm probably the only one in there. And it's spinning right now.
And it's spinning?
Well, it could be my phone.
It could be. I have 2 thumbs up, but only one person in the room. Welcome. If you're out there, say hi. I'm not sure if we're getting out or not. Yeah. We had our first live. I got locked out, even though I was the one that was running the live. Apparently, it locked me out of the live. I had to literally start another mobile live. We're at the big tent in Quartzsite, and we're gonna take a walk around. See if we can finish seeing this. Ooh, that's the other thing they have is glass service. Huh. Now, I don't think I remember seeing this from last time.
No, they must be replacing glass.
Yeah.
When was the last time you were here?
Last year.
Yeah, he's been here for the last.
Was he here?
Yeah, the last 4 years he's been here.
Okay.
So you just replacing the original glass?
No, what we're doing on this one here is we're replacing a lot of the fogged windows into laminated glass. So in other words, that laminated glass is never going to fog like the original stuff did.
Okay.
A little bit more expensive, but of course a lot better.
Now, somebody mentioned this the other day, and then laminated means it's just thicker glass.
It's thicker glass, and it doesn't don't delaminate. It doesn't fog up.
It doesn't fog up. Now, is there a difference in the R value because the transmission of noise from outside, does that change any?
It should. Yeah.
With the laminated glass, it's like a windshield of a car.
Right.
It's 2 pieces, but it's thicker.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So it keeps the sound away out of the.
I'm just glad I don't have any
Nice.
fogged windows yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
I know I do. Absolutely. Yeah.
Hey, Ralph. Hello, Don.
Ralph is in the room. Hello. Let's see. Is that Ralph Hattenberg? Who's that?
Yeah,
see if I can-
the regular one.
It's not coming up there. Yeah, Ralph Hattenberg. Hello, Don. He says.
Yeah.
So if you have an RV and you have foggy windows, this is an option for it. It's laminated glass. What they've got is thick glass, basically, and they redo it to a just as thick. You can see how thick this is right here.
Yeah, they don't put the air gap in the
There's
middle.
no air gap in the middle, and it's basically
Two glued together,
yeah,
basically.
yeah,
Thick. That is thick.
nice.
Y'all have to modify the frame.
The thickness that comes out of it,
About the same.
the lamination is the same thickness as the original windows that are in the dual.
Oh, okay. That's good to
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
Huh. Yep, yep. And this window is a little bit foggy. If you're wondering what we're talking about, and windows fogged up, there you go.
You can't drive like that.
You could
Dave.
no, you couldn't drive like that. That one's bad. I don't think I've ever seen one quite that bad before.
That's what they mean.
Yeah,
All that
yeah.
moisture. Stay in the desert, and you won't have that issue.
Right? Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. All right. If you're joining us again, we got cut off from our original live, so we're going to try going back in. If we get cut off again, the only way for me to get the last live to stop rolling was to start another live.
Right.
And that shut off. Apparently you can't have two lives going at the same time, so that shut down the other one. But I could not access that live and get back on. So let's see here. What do I got? See if I can get the. I'm having a mic issue. Hold on one second, guys. There we go. There we go. Now we're
I
rolling.
want to go check out the. I don't know how you say that. Insta. I don't know how you say it. Connect.
InstaConnect?
Yeah. Is that how you say it?
Oh, I see that over here. Wait a minute, we got chicken over here.
Oh,
We got-
yeah.
It looks like some good.
Chicken.
Yeah. That looks like some good chicken too.
That looks good.
Oh,
Yeah, I had 2 corn dogs here.
you had 2 corn dogs from there. How were they?
Good.
It's typical carnival food,
Yep.
right?
Uh-huh.
Okay. All right.
Yep. Got the right mustard, the right amount of mustard. It's
Right.
all good.
Right. Don't worry, guys. We are going to go back inside the tent. We'll give a chance to see if we get some of the viewers back over. And meanwhile, we're just going to take a look at this. We are right outside the tent.
I don't remember this guy's name. Watch it.
Runs down to the router that's inside. You have this 12 volts or 120. Give you a little adapter that goes along with it. We tell you to put it on the roof. We say mount it up there because it makes it easy. That way you set it and forget it type of thing. But you can really do whatever you want. You can put it on a flagpole if you want. We have a little mount there on the back. So there, we have one set up right there on a pole.
So it does need to be outside.
They don't need to be, but I say put it outside.
Obviously,
It would, yes, it works better. And the key is, when we started with 4G, 3G, and all of that, it all started on lower frequencies, okay? As more people got onto the system, they added more bands and more bandwidth, and they started going higher, more higher frequencies. When you have stuff that you're using inside your rig will cut down on how those high frequencies can get in. So you're kind of messing up your signal right away. So I say if you put this outside, it can talk to the tower better. It can reach the higher frequencies. There's not much that gets in the way. This little funny shape that I made it like this because that's how the signals come off the tower. They come at a slant. So when I can talk to that tower better, I get a better signal. It gives me a much better chance of getting a better speed.
okay.
Now, is this a Wi-Fi booster or a cellular booster?
This is a cellular router. Okay?
Cellular router.
Cellular router. So we have the cellular modem here.
Right.
Like I said, it goes in here.
Yeah.
That goes up on your roof. This goes down to the Wi-Fi. So this makes your Wi-Fi. This gets your cell signal.
Okay.
So it's like a hotspot, but I split them apart.
Okay.
Right? Because everybody else sells you a hotspot with a modem inside.
Gotcha.
Okay? And then they say, all right, go take it. Here's an XYZ. Here you go.
Right.
Now they give you these little whips, and they say, okay, set it up in your rig and use it. Now it works sometimes, and then when you get to the fringes, then you're like, how come it's not working that well?
Right.
Because you want to pull in a better signal. So then they said, okay, go and get a 7-in-1, 6-in-2 or something and put it up on your rig and run the antennas down. Well, those do work, but when you start talking about the higher frequencies where the speeds are, they get cut up when they go down those cables.
Right.
Especially when you're using the small cables. Like some of them have a cable about this big. When you really want to do it right, you run a big fat cable like the size of your thumb, and you run it up there.
Nice.
So that's cool when you're doing 4G. Sure, I'll run 2 fat cables because I have 2 times MIMO right here. But when you get to 5G, you have 4 antennas. So now you're running these 4 cables. Looks like you're like a cellular provider in your rig, right? So I said I'm going to do it different. I'm going to take the modem, I'm going to put it inside, and I'm going to make the signal stop right here. So I suck the signal in right here and I turn it into data. Then I push the data over a digital cable down into here. That makes your Wi-Fi.
That goes out to
So I
Wi-Fi.
have one right there, like I was telling this gentleman, that up on the wings,
Yeah.
cable comes down, comes right in here. People have
Okay.
been stepping on it and everything. And
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I don't remember your name.
my name is Nick.
Nick.
Yes.
I watched you a couple years. And
Yeah?
Then I started doing YouTube, and I can't.
Hey, look at you.
don't
Of
have
course,
time
look
to
at
do
all
it
these
the time.
cameras and
He's
stuff.
live.
He's live.
Yep, we're live right now.
Downsized your rig. I said, no,
This is
just. for
did
me.
you see my last video? The last one we put out? It's called the IMHQ, the NC Mobile Headquarters. This is the
okay.
one that we take out to do testing and to do like shows like this.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah,
I got my boys with me,
Yeah.
right? And I didn't want to have them sit
You got
in
your
there.
little girl with you?
No.
Just bought the boys. Huh?
Just the boys.
Cool.
Yeah.
What's
No.
the name of your channel?
We can explore it.
Okay, we can explore
We
it.
can
Yep.
explore it.
All right.
I remember when you built the chicken coop out in
Yeah.
your new house and all.
Very cool.
Right on.
Oh, it's
Right
great to
on.
have you guys here. I like your stuff. Look at this.
Appreciate
Oh
it.
yes.
Here, I'll share my. You're too busy to watch, but I'll share my channel.
Oh, there you go.
That's nice.
So you are live on YouTube or
We're
live on Facebook?
live on YouTube.
Right now.
Live on YouTube.
All right.
Yes.
OurEndeavor. You can see it.
All right.
Here's mine. It's not about motorcycles. It's
Cowboy
about,
biker adventures.
it's about scenery.
Okay, cool.
Okay, just motorcycles, the vehicle.
What's the best
Unrestricted
scenery
view.
right here to see?
Ooh, I don't know. Went to Desert Bar. There's not a whole lot
There's
to
a
see around.
desert bar. Oh, there is. There is. You got Spanish Cabin up above.
I just
That's
put
good
out
up
a
there.
video this morning we're at the next exit rally.
Yeah,
You ever
yeah, I've
heard
heard of
Next
him.
Exit?
Yes.
Yep.
I went there last year. I'm there again this year. Got solar, loaded up solar yesterday.
Okay.
So
That you just bought, and you're
yeah,
gonna
they
get ready
put
to
in a
hook
whole
up.
system.
Oh.
Yeah.
So the boys and I are here. We're on these scooters. That's what
Yeah.
we do when we're not working, right?
There you go.
So we're trying to figure out.
Oh man, that thing's
That-
got a swing arm.
Now, see, that's what I was talking about. The 3-wheelers in. They said there's one too many wheels.
Right. Look at that.
That's the way you do it, right there.
Yeah. They are super cool.
Nice.
We bought them, yes.
They're not ready. Okay.
We brought these with us because we came a few days early and we wanted, something to do. We didn't want to work all the time. Plus these boys get to, we should have some fun.
That's
So we
right.
go out, we've been
Kids.
cruising around. We heard there's a mine out there somewhere that was probably pretty cool to see.
Yeah, there's lots.
Go up Spanish Cabin. There's
Yeah.
mines all around it.
Yeah, I did a video on that from last year.
Yep.
Nice.
If you
I'll
look
have
up
the Spanish cabin.
Spanish Cabin. It's right out of Skadden Wash. It's probably, I don't know, there's another one over here on this side, but I think that one might actually be closest. But you're not going to get up on those.
No?
You'll need a high clearance vehicle.
Those are pretty high. But yes. you're
Yeah.
probably right.
Yeah, it's pretty rocky. It's
And
pretty
out
rough.
There's also something called Spanish Wall, so you got to check that out while you're
That's
out.
right, by Spanish Cabin.
And
Yep.
it's all in the video.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, cool.
Well, how much is your setup now?
So our 5G runs $9.99.
Okay.
Right? we're running a show special for the single SIM version of the 5G.
Right.
$100 off, so $8.99.
Okay.
Our 5G system.
Nice.
Now, is it true 5G? Because I got a new 5G phone and I did not realize this.
Yep.
But it only gets 4 light, basically, to call it short, and 5G. But if you're someplace that's got still 3G, you don't get it at all.
So there's multiple flavors of 5G, right?
Okay.
And there's different ways that different providers will tell you you're on 4G. Some might say 5GX or something like that, right? But 5G is an evolution of 4G. So in the United States, when you're getting on 5G, you got to link up to a 4G band first, and then it'll link up to a 5G band too. So there are some places where you're going to hit Verizon 5G, and you may see a little bit of a signal or a speed increase, right? And then there's some places where you go with T-Mobile 5G,
That's right.
and then you go somewhere, and it'll be the difference between 4G is like 80, and then you get on 5G is like 300. You know, so it's like they lit up this ultra fast 5G, and it's really smoking. But a lot of times I've seen it where it's really fast, and then the download is like 2. You know, so they're still working on it.
Well, here,
Right
the upload's great.
So now
download's no good. 'Cause
Right.
it's overcrowded.
So here, the problem, they got 5G, Verizon and T-Mobile here.
Yeah,
But the
I know.
problem is their backhaul, their pipe to the tower is super congested.
Yeah, I'm
and
on
because-
light right now.
Yeah, so they built this place for what, 5,000 people, and now 100,000 people are here.
Right.
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 They didn't hook up fiber to the towers.
I'd
You
be
look, that one right there, that Verizon tower, you see that little bubble
Yeah.
on the bottom?
Uh-huh.
That's the backhaul for that tower, a little wireless bubble. I mean, it can only handle so much capacity. If they really did it right, they would maybe put a fiber line to it or whatever. But that's temporary, right? So they're trying. I'll give them props.
Yeah.
Oh, they put that up for the show?
They put, I think 2 weeks ago they put that up.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
I
Verizon
see.
did. So they're trying.
Well, I'd be all over this system, but I just ordered a Starlink. So,
Well, when you get it, let me know.
well, a guy out at our rally has one
So-
up, and so does Mark Guido from Grand Adventure. He's
I love,
using his.
okay, so don't get me wrong, right? I love what Starlink is doing, and I love what they're going to do to the industry too, right? So I know people are trying to bring a Starlink here, and they won't let them turn it on, right?
Yeah.
Because there's too many people here. They don't want their service. Now, I'm just guessing, Elon, if you're watching, I'm just taking a guess. I don't know you. You can call me something, right? So I'm guessing he doesn't want his service to look like what's happening here in Quartzsite with the cell phones. You come here and it's like Verizon doesn't. I've heard it all day. Verizon sucks. AT&T.
Yeah,
right?
there's only so many openings in a cell.
Right. So they're not going to be like, well, I don't want Starlink to look bad. I don't want it to be 5 up and 5 down. I want it to be fast all the time. So when you come here, they're just going to say, no, I'm sorry, you can't be on it.
But the guy out there, he contacted him. He can legally have 100 devices connected. And most of the people in the camp aren't disconnected. He said he hit the max the other night of 43 devices.
Okay. So he's sharing his Starlink. with
He's
people.
sharing his Starlink.
That's cool. He's probably one of the ones that got in here first and
Yep.
was allowed to use it.
Right.
Right. And then, but I know other people are just like, I had to park 10 miles that way and point it way off like that, and it disconnects every 10 minutes. You know, so I hear it.
Right.
Right. But what's exciting to me is that he's putting competition out there.
Right.
Right. So at some point, Verizon, if you're watching, you got to be like $99 a month unlimited.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
AT&T,
Or
where you
AT&T.
at, right? Yeah. I mean, you want RVers. These guys want to spend money. They want to do business with you. I know AT&T works a lot of places in the country. There's hardly a spot you can go and not get a signal.
North.
Verizon too, T-Mobile. I give you props
Yeah.
for trying,
Right.
but you know
up there that don't
they're gonna
work.
have to like up their game, and I think they will. But when Elon says I got to put 60,000 satellites up, I think he's telling the truth. In order to get everybody on, he's got to have. How many towers are in the country?
I think he launches about 100 at a time or something.
Well,
or
that's
cool,
man.
500
Yeah.
at a time.
So
Yeah.
Single sim.
single. Look at this guy.
Look at him.
So
I'm sorry, I'm cautious.
Yeah, we're
Listen,
earlier,
Give us-
someone did the same thing.
one more shout out for where can people find your product?
Yes.
You can find us at instaconnect.com. Instaconnect.com. Check us out there. Scroll down. If you're like, I've never heard of this before, scroll down, see our story. We were travelers. We wanted good internet. We shared with people how to get it.
Awesome.
And then we knew all these people who just didn't have to go to the office anymore.
Awesome.
And
Thank
also
you.
share your
I appreciate it.
channel and
And we can explore it.
We can
If you
explore
go to
it on
Insta
YouTube.
Connect, you'll see us down there.
There you go.
And, you know, send us a message. Go to help, contact us. We'll be glad to help you out.
All right.
All right.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks for stopping
All right.
by.
Take care.
All right. It's good to see you. Good meeting you.
Well, how's that? That was informational right there, wasn't it? There was a lot of information all in one. Yeah. I was trying to pay attention to him, and I didn't see the comments. Hopefully, nobody asked any questions. But
Well, I may be behind.
yeah. Was there a show special? Kicking back ass. I don't know. Yes, I think he said it was $100 off on that system. So,
Single SIM.
yeah. So,
We have 2 5G SIMs.
yeah. If you're joining us again, this is our second live, and I've got, we're probably gonna wrap this. I only wanted to be an hour. Kind of got an idea of what's in the tent there, and that was talking with him. Yeah, that sounds like just a great hotspot device.
It is.
Yeah, so it might be a little on the spendy side, but if it works like he claims.
Yeah, but you know how much those Mo5s or whatever they are cost by themselves?
Right, that's their competition right there, isn't it? So yeah, there you go. And there is a little bit of everything on the outside. Refrigerators, ACs, full RV store.
There you go.
Yeah,
$1,000.
yeah. Penguin low profile. Now, is that the heat pump model?
No.
Darn it.
But that's close to $2,500 less than what I paid.
Yep, there you go.
Oh, wait a minute. Is that
There's
1,500?
that
I mean 15,000.
that's 15. This one doesn't say.
Mine was 15,000.
Right.
Maybe the difference.
Huh. No, that's one of the evolutions here.
This is not a low profile.
Yeah, this was a penguin down here.
Yeah. Well, it's the Matic.
Right.
I don't know if it's 15,000.
Yeah.
Not seeing it. I don't think it is.
Yeah.
Or maybe I didn't overpay.
No, I don't think you did. Refrigerators, ladders. There's a little bit of everything around here.
And they were here last year, same location. Right?
That folds up like a stick.
Huh.
Don't you know the kids are bored?
Awning reinforcements. All right. These are actual poles for your awnings. Okay.
How are you guys doing today?
Good.
So what you're looking at is our RV awning reinforcement system for electric awnings. The great thing about Save-On is you only need a ladder one time for your initial installation. Save-On comes with all stainless steel hardware and brackets that affix directly to your RV awning arm. From that point on, all you need is your ladder, is your poles, 4 feet for easy storage, but they go up to 12 feet. Once you get to where you're camping, you're just going to attach your tie-down bracket, attach your tie-down, go ahead and raise your pole, insert it into your adapter, put your tent stake into the ground, and you're going to attach your tie-down, pull it tight. If those winds do reach over 25 miles an hour, we have a quick release system. Go ahead and quick release your tie down from your tent stake, walk right up to your pole, just release it, push it up, and you can go ahead and put your awning in.
Fantastic.
You don't have to unscrew it or anything.
Okay.
When those winds die down, go ahead and put your pole down, give it a little bit of tension, put your tie down back on, and you're good to go. The other great thing about Save-On, those lights that we love to see but we hate to hang, every Save-On comes with a light adapter kit. Go ahead and put your lights out on the ground in a straight line, attach a piece of paracord to each end. Put that paracord right through this carabiner. Then when you raise your pole and screw it into your adapter, you pull down on that paracord and those lights go from being on the ground to being
all the way up at the awning.
in just a matter of seconds.
What
is,
happens if you have an automatic on it?
We recommend that you disable that feature. Mhm,
Yeah.
Yeah, it
absolutely.
could mess things up.
These have been rated for up to 25 miles an hour. My husband and I have been here since last Wednesday, and our awnings have been out 24/7.
yeah. Huh. That is great. Now, what are we talking on for a cost on these?
Online, they retail at $199.
Okay.
Here at the show, sale price is $175, and that's for one complete awning. One set will do one awning.
Okay, so it's a pair of the rods.
Correct. Everything you see here.
Okay.
Two poles and all the hardware.
Nice.
Need a complete set of instructions. All stainless steel.
Wow. Wow. All right.
Good idea.
Thank you.
Takes a bucket of water or rock.
Yeah, absolutely.
It does.
Absolutely. Well,
And
thank
it
you.
just gives you that added peace of mind, you know, that if you're out in town or you're on a hike and those winds pick up, you know that you have a little bit of time to get back to your rig
Yep.
because you got 25-mile-an-hour gusts that you're protected against.
Yep. Yep. Nope. That's awesome. That's awesome. Great idea, guys. Thank you so much.
You gentlemen have a wonderful day.
All right. Take care. And they just screw right up there into the top. There's,
Mount the bracket.
what's that?
Once you mount the bracket, yes.
Yeah, you have to mount the bracket. Let's see if I can get it. See if I can show that up there. There's the bracket right there. You do have to mount that onto your awning arm, but once you have that up there, these just screw right on in. Here's one right here. Oh, right there.
Peek it back.
Can I have this trailer?
We can do it again.
Peaceful.
That's a great idea. I love the ideas that you see. Yeah,
I just like seeing new ideas at work.
right. And we have seen a couple new ones this year, so that's kind of neat. Well, what are we looking at? I think we're going to wrap this up in about 3 minutes, or just call this one done. But unless we say something else. Now, funny, I didn't see a Progressive. Progressive does put this on, but I did not see a Progressive booth, so I don't know where they're hiding at. Now, one of the other things they have at the show every year, and I haven't looked around back, but usually around back behind the tent is tow bar manufacturers. And they run clinics. You bring in your tow bar, and I think it's for a nominal price. Don't quote me. It used to be like $50, $55. They would refresh your tow bar for you. So if you have a Blue Ox or a Roadmaster tow bar, I believe they're probably back this year. So I can't confirm that, but if you're needing to have your tow bar gone over and make sure everything's safe on it, that might be the way to go.
What you don't want.
What you don't want for RVing.
Open frame.
Yeah, big contractor grade, noisy, very noisy generator.
RV place that sold, RV stuff.
Yeah.
They had a whole bunch of open frame new generators.
Oh, it couldn't be worse. Couldn't be. Don't buy one of those.
I don't like you.
There's an Endeavor right over there. Look at that. Look at that. That's right around the same year too, and from Oregon too.
Oh, what's that?
Yeah.
Look at this.
Oh my gosh, look at that. Yeah. That is a Liberty coach. It's a Prevost. And that is a beautiful conversion right there. Do you know that those, when they let's see if can I get the whole thing in frame here? Prevost sells the shell out of Canada up there for $500,000. At the time, that was early 90s prices. I don't know what they are now. They were just a shell, and the different coach manufacturers took the shell and filled it full of cabinetry and electronics and wiring. And but just that shell, $500,000, and none of this comes polished from Prevo. This is all hand polished by it's not chrome, it's actually stainless steel, and they polish that out. So
I guarantee you it's the only one you ever have to buy.
yeah, this one is made by, this was a Liberty coach. And Beaver, I used to work for Beaver, and Beaver I think made about a dozen of them.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So
Yeah, them things, no telling what they are now.
yeah, I couldn't even imagine. But there's an Endeavor. Yeah. All right. Oh, how about metal detectors? Now, Don, do you do any metal detecting?
No.
You haven't done any of that?
No.
That is a lot of fun, man. That is a lot of fun.
Yeah, I bet it could be.
Yeah, it is. I carry one around with me. It's nothing like these, though. These are good ones here. Mine is probably mine. What I paid for mine probably wouldn't pay for any of it on this. These look really good ones. But I'll tell you what, I have a lot of fun with that.
I remember Russ from RV TV doing this a few years ago.
Right.
I was watching it. This very booth.
Oh, no kidding. Oh.
Look, I'm here now, filming myself.
My most interesting find,
Yes.
I found a black powder bullet up in the hills above Gettysburg.
Oh wow.
Yeah, now there's no telling where that actually came from,
Right.
but it was around the right period and the right time. And yeah, so I'm sure it's worth all of about 2 cents worth of lead. But to me, that has some memories to it. So it's in the coach somewhere. I'd have to find it.
That's like Marlowe yesterday had a actual Civil War sword
Oh, wow, yeah.
mounted in the on the wall of his coach.
Okay. I don't have a Civil War sword. Oh,
Yep.
awesome.
Cool too.
Awesome. Yeah, absolutely. And Mind Lab is who brought that to us. Well, I think that's going to wrap it up, guys. That is enough of the big tent in Quartzsite. We went inside. I don't know if it was the tent that cut us off. I'm kind of afraid to go back in there because we got cut off on our first video, and I was not able to reconnect us. So, but I think we're going to wrap this one up. Don, Cowboy Biker Adventures, and thanks for hanging out today.
I appreciate it,
Yeah,
Dave.
absolutely. We will see you guys next time, probably next Sunday,
Yes.
Sunday Live. So from the big tent in Quartzsite, you guys take care, live life full time. We will talk to you guys here in a few days. Take care, guys. Bye-bye. That was cool. You're not going to be here Sunday? Oh. See you soon, Kicking Back says. And we're going to head over to the rally. So if you're still out there,
Yeah, they're having Mexican at 4.
Ooh, 4 o'clock is Mexican at the rally.
It's about right time.
Okay, that works. We'll see you guys. Take it easy.
Oh, I thought you
Yeah,
started.
nope, we're going to go ahead. Yep.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you was talking.
No, that's what we were, that whole conversation.